कि कहाँ पे कराएंगे?
थैंक यू सबसे पहले, और बिल्कुल प्लान था, विकेट विकेट बॉलिंग करनी है, थोड़ा सा रिवर्स हो रहा था तो हेल्प मिल रहा था फास्ट बॉलर को।
अच्छा, हैट्रिक आपकी होने वाली थी, एक बॉल बाद आपको मिली, तो क्या सोच रहे थे उस वक्त कि मैंने कौन सी बॉल करानी है हैट्रिक लेने के लिए?
जी बिल्कुल, पहले से प्लान कप्तान का कि उसको थोड़ा से पीछे करके गुड लाइन पे बॉल करनी है, तो ऐसे मैंने ट्राई किया, मिस हुआ, कोई नहीं।
फेवरेट विकेट कौन सी थी?
ये आखिरी वाली।
आखिरी वाली। अच्छा, मुझे ये बताएं कि पेस वाइज क्या आपकी एम क्या होता है कि मैंने किस पेस पे करानी?
मेरी यही बस कोशिश होती है कि विकेट विकेट बॉलिंग करनी है, एक एक बॉल डॉट करना है। 140 पे मैं कोशिश करता हूँ कि बॉल करना है।
और जनरली जो है आज कंडीशंस के बारे में क्या कहेंगे? शुरू में जो हमने पिच रिपोर्ट दी थी उसमें 170 कह रहे थे, लेकिन आपने तो काफ़ी अच्छे पे रिस्ट्रिक्ट किया।
जी बिल्कुल, शुरू में थोड़ा सा हेल्प मिल रहा था बैट्समैनों को, बाद में बॉल बन गया रिवर्स के लिए, तो इसलिए थोड़ा सा।
आकिब की तरफ से आपको क्या इंस्ट्रक्शंस हैं?
जी बिल्कुल, उनकी तरफ, सारी टीम मैनेजमेंट की तरफ से यही है कि अपना बेस्ट करो और सीनियर के साथ मजा आता है, एंजॉय करते हैं।
चले शाहीन, जबरदस्त परफॉर्मेंस, एंड उम्मीद यही करते हैं कि इसको आप रेप्लिकेट कर सकें। ऑल द बेस्ट
इंशाल्लाह, थैंक यू।
Fantastic stuff. He's growing up fast now, isn't he? In the men's game, he's got 5 for 4. That's how it panned out. Sangakkara brilliant at the top, and he gave such hope to a big innings, 45 from 30. Shazad needed to do more strike rate wise, and then nothing. They lost 9 for 22.
With the ball, Sahal was excellent at the death overs. Narayan good as always, 2 for 16. Ashish Shah economical without any wickets. McClanagan debuting today, and Shaheen. It's all about the youngster, the 17-year-old, 18 dots and picked up 5 wickets.
So the target, Lahore, what have they got with the bat? 115. It is so gettable at a rate of 5.75. That is coming up very shortly. Match 20 has turned out to be rather dramatic in terms of the back end of the Multan innings, because the calendars now require 115 only at fraction under asking rate of 6s. 5 3/4 to get up and register their first win in the 3rd season of the HBL PSL. Fakhar Zaman, who is so classy and also so destructive when he gets into top gear. Lovely numbers those. And he's out there with Anton Devcic riding high out of New Zealand. Only man this season for Lahore to get a half century. Staggering to think that's it. Devcic 62 from 42, and Fakhar Zaman got 34. McCullum got 33 off just a dozen, and they're going to be up against Sohail Tanvir, who was a wicket taker of note. And Multan, well, they were doing a Lahore. Last 9 wickets fell for 22. Here's Sohail, and he's off the mark early is Fakhar Zaman.
And after the start that Multan got, Sangakkara batted beautifully and was just going so well. The spinners came on, put the brakes on, and then it was all about Shaheen Shah, Afridi. So for Multan, they need somebody or 2 of these bowlers to replicate that. New ball will swing for Sohail Tanvir.
Yeah, well, they're very capable, this bowling lineup. Truly exciting. And there's that little bit of in slant. 2 umpires, Tim Robinson and Asif Yaqub of the cool and cool variety out in the centre. There in the middle, upstairs, Shoza Baraza is the TMO. Slippers in, that's Maqsood. Can't bowl there. And the first boundary in the reply, courtesy of Devsic.
Yeah, poor delivery. Lots of room just outside that off stump, asking to be struck over the top. And Devsic got a 50. The first one for Lahore, the only one for Lahore Qalandars in this PSL. Won't miss out. Maybe just trying to swing it the other way.
Yeah, he's certainly indicating that one, but he just got too wide. Devsic, very good yesterday. Very aggressive Kiwi. I'll throw to another one.
Koibatne. Get the boot out, he didn't. He's not going to be signed up by United this season. Back-to-back boundaries. Irfan's got size 17s.
Another poor delivery outside off stump, asking to be cut. And yeah, it's a long way down and nowhere near. So it's Manchester United you're talking about, Danny, or Islamabad United?
Well, you wouldn't have him at Islamabad either, would you, Baz?
Not even in the warm-ups. They do play football in the warm-ups.
Golden D. Fleming, as ever. It's missing leg. Angling down, but lovely half-century yesterday by Anton Devsic.
Feature that did stand out in his batting was that he waited for the ball long enough so that he could get timing on it. And with the slow pitch, that helped. Very controlled innings, off the back foot especially.
Full one to finish. Oh, we're going to get overthrows. Is it going to cost? It was 7'2". Another left armour in this eternity of so many here in PSL 3. Looking good, champ. And you too, champ. Hello and goodbye, says Fakhar Zaman.
Fakhar has absolutely nailed that one. He's been in good form throughout the tournament, but you give him a little bit of width like that, like Irfan has. That's a great swing of the bat through that cover point region. Very assured with his footwork. 4 straight off the bat.
Oh, silky Fakhar Zaman really is in a groove here. Oh, he just rides this one too. You can just sense that he's, in such a positive vein here.
He's always going to attack, but be interesting what length Irfan bowled. That first delivery that went for 4 was pretty full. Now he's dragged it back. Square leg, deep square leg in position. The bouncer is the ball that you normally go to for Fakhar Zaman.
Right in the slot. Oh, just shy of 6. That guy again.
Fakhar's going hard here. Oh, Danny, can you stop writing those poster notes, please? And spell your name correctly next time. But look at that. Fakhar goes, thank you very much. Great swing of the bat.
Yep, family are here. Blam, just flown in. Wonderful study of eye contact. Watch the ball. Hit the ball. Boom the ball.
I wonder if Fakhar can just hit a big one tonight. He's had a 49, a 34 and a 30. Can he get a 70 or 80?
Lahore Qalandars will be hoping he just gets another 40-50 because they want to win under the belt. cruising. They need 115 to win. And with this start, we've seen this so many times, Flem. They get off to a flyer.
Well, you called it in the first game of this tournament, Baz, and you haven't been far off. Devcic doesn't mind pace, but he likes spin a lot more. Gee, that's an incredible strike rate. 10.85.
Both these left-handers are saying, anything you can do, I can do better.
Boundaries flowing. Third one off the over. This time again, Irfan goes full. No swing and just a little bit of room and smack through the offside. 13 off the over with 1 ball to go. 24 without loss. Yes, going well today.
Forward runner, 50 shades. He's on fire. Oh, hello. A little bit of wrist work here from Devcic. 17 off the second. It's 28 without loss. Some pace off the ball. He's decided that the first 2 overs disappearing. He's going to have to take pace off. And Zaman, lovely timing and bottom hand work. Exceptional. And then Devcic says, listen, fucker, I'll have a crack myself. Oh, wristy. Nonchalant. Yeah. Irfan battling. So time for the skipper.
Pace off the ball straight away. Plans not worked. They've normally been so good with the new ball, especially Irfan. He gets a couple of wickets early and backs it up with some short of a length bowling, but not today. 29 with just 2.1 overs gone. Kalandar's flying. They're saying, thank God it's Friday.
Oh, Baz Khan. TGIs. And here's Mr. Strike Rate. He's got a strike rate average of 164 and an average of 45 in the last 15 months in this form of the game.
And you have a 20% increase when a Kiwi player does well, Danny.
Oh, the octave.
Well called. You talked about it yesterday, though, Danny, to be fair. And this is just brilliant batting. The flick off Irfan, last ball of last over, now off the spinner. He's not worried about it spinning past the bat. He'll hit it straight back over Shoaib's head.
Refer it straight away as Devcic. He's not happy with that decision, and he's confident that he hasn't hit it. Has it hit the stumps though, Danny?
Well, I tell you what, he took an age to give it here. That's all hunky-dory. No problems with the front foot from Shoaib Malik. Waited, and again, the drama of it. And roll it on. I think I might clip the stump. You might be right, Baz. Look, a little bit of daylight there, wasn't there? Let's have a listen. Roll it on. Here we go. Here's at the stumps. Bazid Khan of Pakistan, you've called it. The singers didn't even like. Brilliant.
How big a deflection, and the Zing bails, they were silent. Or is there something going past the bat as well? Is that off the bat onto the stumps for a catch?
Oh, here we go. There's Ultra coming up with that. Hang on a minute. As he feathered it onto the stumps. Is that the double play almost? Little bottom edge nick, hits the stumps. Zingers don't go off, but Sangers takes a good catch behind. Tough gig this for Shoaib Raza, the third umpire upstairs.
Tim, there is a spike, little spike when the ball passes the bat. So you stay with your original decision.
Oh.
Out.
Oh, it's gone against Devsic. They can believe it. Anton Devsic can't, and he's going to have to go. Nipped in the bud. He was looking so good. 22 off just 9. First one down at 33 here. To see this dismissal again of Anton Devsic. Down the line. Certainly off the stumps. Incredible nudge off the poles. Top edge. And safe to get off the mark.
Tell you what, it's a great take from Sangakkara off the stumps, because there's a definite deflection. And how good are those? Bales never came off.
Those are the heavy ones, Baz. Heavy zingers on tonight. Look at the heavy ones in Wellington, New Zealand.
Windy Wellington and windy Dubai.
Yeah, it's howling through here, Baz, tonight, isn't it? Flags. A flat as.
Got a lot of wickets. And very GoPro having a tough day out.
Checking out what's on the menu. Get down there, Baz, and help yourself. You often do. Up and over. And 4 more to Fakazamar.
Reckon he picked that wrong one and he's gone over extra. Imran Tahir just floating up that back of the hand, and Fakar Zaman hits it over cover with ease. He's got a lot of right-handers out, just the one left-hander in this PSL, Imran Tahir.
Yeah, it's excellent batting when you're picking it out of the hand. Not easy to get after, but the head and shoulders move for a million is. That'll be a single. So Salman gets the opportunity to face Tahir.
Already 8 boundaries for Lahore Qalandars, so 40 for 1 and looking good, but we know there might be a twist.
I love you, Baz Khan. There just might be a twist, eh? And drama. Oh, talk about drama. Multan lost 9 for 22. Incredible. They were 92 for 1.
Well, they were 54 for none in the power play. With 10 wickets in hand, you're looking at 180. Pepsi catch a craw, no doubt. There'll be plenty of crowd catches today, and there might be one straight away, but it's not there. And don't hit it to that man, Kyron Pollard. And there goes Imran.
Ah, yeah, pumped. And he's got another lefty. 10 right-handers and now 2 left-handers. Lovely flight. Was the wrong end. Going away from it, and you don't give it to Mitz. Pollard. KP from the Caribbean has got rid of Fakar Zaman, and he's replaced Dinesh Ramdan, and rightly so. That strike rate needs a little bit of work, but he's only in his second match, to be fair. He's in a key position at number 4 for the Qalandars. Start of the 5th. We're getting another striker back. Mohamed Afar. Big guy. Starts with a dot.
Again, the googly this time, he tried to go across the line. Hit one over cover, which went well, but this time he tried to drag it. And Imran knew that he'd got a wicket because it was Pollard underneath that.
Yeah, there's the Imran Tahir celebration. We've been seeing a lot of them, haven't we? Been getting a heap of wickets. Irfan charging in, bowling good areas. They don't need a run out now, Lahore. Just settle down. The run rate required is only 4.7, but you just feel there's some instability out there. Do they believe they can win, Danny? Do they have the confidence they can win?
Well, Baz, you're the man to ask. I reckon they can. I really do. I've seen a good vibe. Warm-ups today, sun shining, afternoon game. Rather disappointed if you lost it from here, Lahore.
The Uber run. Let's go. He's going well. Steady running. But the Uber cars just knocked him out. No chance.
Concerned about his calves too.
No, it'd be better from the run.
Oh, flirting. Is there a little nick here? Tim Robinson. Oh, hello. Ahmed Shahzad, he better calm down here. If you're so confident, review it, and they have. Let's go upstairs again.
Yeah, everybody went up. That looks fine. That 17 size as a little bit behind the line, but everybody went up straight away. Can we hear something? But all of Multan Sultans were up there. There's a spike, so this looks like another wicket. Is that collapse coming again?
Leave him alone, Baz.
The ultra-edge,
He's
you reverse your
changing
decision.
Tim Robinson his decision.
Thank you.
Few nicks behind, another wicket falls. Lahore needing 74 runs off 92. And now 41 for 3.
Cullen, key time to come in. They've lost 2 wickets at 41. Little tickle through to Kumar Sangakkara. He looks back, looked a little guilty, didn't he? Mr. Salman. Yeah. Nearly got away with it, you're saying? Carried just. Irfan. Wonderful lines. Brilliant angle. Got to be so watchful.
Yeah, he's sniffing a wicket here, Mohammed Irfan. Go for wickets. There's a slip in place. He's around a second slip position. Head and shoulders move for 1 million. This is the dismissal. This is why Baz is out there. Good catch too. It was dying through to Kumar Sangakkara, but can he get here? Bazza letting him go. Wicket made.
Blunders. And their fans will be hoping, praying that this is not another one in that list. Against Multan, they lost 7 for 4. Against Quetta, 5 for 29. 9 for 62 against Karachi. Let's go back to that list. The collapses of the Qalandars. Islamabad, 8 for 44. Peshawar, 10 for 58. Islamabad, 5 for 49. All those collapses have seen the Qalandars collapse. 3 for 8 as it stands right now. Add a single. In fact, add 2. So they've lost 3 quick wickets again.
Yeah, and it just reminds them of all those times that we've just spoken about on the table that it's happened. And that's what Brendan McCullum was saying. They've just not pieced a T20 match together yet.
Right, pad first. I think that is what the story is here. Sangakkara is not convinced. He says, I don't know. He would have been blinded for a little while. Umpire is unshaken, unmoved. Will they go for a review?
Yeah, I don't mind it. I reckon it was. Oh no, bat first.
Bat first.
Bat first.
You kind of know when Sangakkara doesn't go up with full conviction that it's not really quite the scrutinised appeal it should be. So Sangakkara's given Imran Tahir his feedback. Not sure, he said. Love what this fella brings to the game of cricket, to T20 cricket, all cricket. No slip, he'll run away this. It's going to be 4. That adds insult to injury for the bowler.
I don't think you need to be trying so many varieties and variations at this stage, because wickets have gone down. Just try to up the run rate by bowling few straight balls, the dot balls, yeah, big inside edge onto the pad. This was a quicker delivery and no slip in place, so it was an easy shot to execute in the end. The pressure is off once again off Qalandars.
They'll pick up a single. No, they won't. 6 from the over. Power play is done. The Qalandars 43, the power play score. And the Pepsi catcher for all those guys. They're shouting. In fact, they're in the right area. It's have to be some hit to get into the top tier, and it's got to be short for Brendan McCullum to pull that into that backward square area. But if it is short, he'll have a go at it. Unless he's playing the long format right here. Nicely played. He'll settle for that. He's off the mark, and it's taken him 4 balls. Back downstairs to Zainab.
नीलम मुनीर मुल्तान सुल्तान्स की एम्बेसडर, ब्रांड एम्बेसडर यहाँ पे हैं, और हम नीलम से पूछते हैं, अक्सर हम आपको देखते हैं डगआउट, इधर डगआउट के ऊपर सपोर्ट कर रही होती हैं, पूरी अपनी एनर्जी दिखा रही होती हैं, तो आज आप लाहौर कलंदर्स को तो नहीं सपोर्ट करें?
मैं तो PSL में सारी टीम्स अपनी हैं, हर दिल सभी के साथ है, मगर अपनी टीम को डेफिनेटली मैं सपोर्ट करूं, लेकिन आज लाहौर जो बड़ा ज़बरदस्त खेला है, एंड आई एम होपिंग बिकॉज हमारी टीम की बॉलिंग भी बहुत अच्छी है, तो विल डेफिनेटली गोना विन इट इंशाल्लाह, कोशिश पूरी।
अभी तो आपने मुझे कहा था कि मैं लाहौर को सपोर्ट करूं,
बिकॉज राना साहब को मैं चाहती हूँ कि वो उनको खुश देखना चाहते, पूरी कौम खुश देखना चाहती है, तो अगर आज उन्हें खुशी मिल जाती है तो हमें इस बात पर कोई एतराज नहीं होगा।
राना साहब को तो वैसे सभी चाहते हैं, लेकिन मुझे ये बताएं कि कौन सा ऐसा प्लेयर है जिसके लिए आप स्पेसिफिकली रूट कर रही हैं? आप
अपनी टीम में से देखें, वसीम अकरम हमारे क्रिकेट डायरेक्टर हैं, शोएब मलिक हैं, संगाकारा हैं, ऑल ऑफ देम आई थिंक बेस्ट। हमारे पास जुनेद खान है, इमरान ताहिर है, मैं उनकी बड़ी फैन हूँ, तो हमारी टीम से तो मुझे बड़ा लगा है, बहुत पसंद है। सो लेट्स सी क्या होता है।
Have you always followed cricket?
A lot, very much. In fact, मैंने पहले भी इंटरव्यू में बताया था कि मैं जो श्रीलंका भी गई मैच देखने के लिए, एंड आई थिंक हमारी जो टीम है मुल्तान सुल्तान के जो ऑनर्स हैं, अशर शॉन एंड नासिर साबिब, दे गाइज आर जस्ट अमेजिंग। जिस हिसाब से वो टीम को लेके चल रहे हैं ना, सो दिस इज सुपरबली ऑसम।
What about the atmosphere in Dubai? You know, it's a packed house.
दुबई इज अमेजिंग। यहाँ पे आके हमेशा अच्छा लगता है, जैसे आप एयरपोर्ट से बाहर आए आपको अपने ही लोग मिलते हैं और यू फील सो हैप्पी, तो कभी लगता नहीं कि हम किसी दूसरे मुल्क में, एंड ये सब लोग आते हैं मैच देखने के लिए, सो बड़ी बात है।
All right, Neelam, keep supporting PSL and all the best.
Thank you very much, Zainab. Thanks a lot.
Yeah, great to see. Ooh. Great to see this contest as well, isn't it?
It's nervy.
It is, isn't it?
Lahore, they're nervy in this run chase.
It's on the edge, isn't it?
If they had won a couple of games and knew how to win, it'd be a doddle. But they're so nervous and they're so worried about getting out and losing those wickets in the block that it's all very tentative. And Brendan, in that last shot against the left arm angle, he's just tentative. He wants to guide them home as the captain, although he won't be as conservative as he was.
Here's the hat-trick man. He did miss the last match. I think he had a little calf injury for the last match, but he's back now.
I like this from Multan Sultans. They've got a slip in place. The fielders are coming in the ring to stop the rotation of strike, stop them from taking a single, because at this stage what they're looking for, Qalandars, is a bit of consolidation and calmness and safety, and to just take a single and get the momentum going. what do they need? 66 of 77. Brendan McCullum is going to be the key factor here.
That win viz has never been 80% for Colunders this season. It's the first time, I think. But I'll use Michael Slater's word, it's nervy. And there's going to be a lot of this. It's tentative, isn't it? It's almost as if these batsmen are holding their breath.
Yeah, once you get nervous about getting out, you change the way you bat and how you think about batting. Your technique changes. You start poking rather than flourishing, and it's just a mental approach now that if they can start to just feel confident in this run chase, and quite often it's just that one shot, just that one nice shot.
It 50 up for the Colunders coming in the 8th over. Oh, that truck. Sometimes it's stalled, sometimes it's run out of fuel.
Well, that truck has been double turboed to 50 for these guys time and time again. It just gets lost in the next 50. Runs out of juice.
There's no sat nav.
No.
There's no to the end line.
No, and then they run out of diesel.
Yeah, that truck is dressed like us. Very psychedelic, colourful. I think that they're quite prepared to work hard to get over the line and just play out 20 overs. I think that is what the target is right now. Not worried about hitting fours. It's just about occupation of the crease.
It's, and Brendan McCullum, Slats, you just referred to it. The innings he played against Islamabad, wasn't it, in Sharjah? But it was one innings where he just tried, when he came in down the order, and he just held the innings together, and he ran out of partners. In this situation, you're almost looking as if to say, well, if Narayan came in and biffed a few fours, it might just relieve the pressure. It's that tight.
Yeah, and that's his role, Narayan. He's got to come in next. He's probably down to come in next anyway, but he's got to come in next and do exactly that. Play that cameo, 20 or 30 runs, you're there.
It's a good bowling attack, this, from Multan Sultans. But Junaid, there's a backup to Mohammad Irfan. Right, Shoaib Malik has bowled 1, Tahir has got 2. Pollard can also bowl. Sohail Tanveer, we know, has the change of pace and is a wicket-taking option as well.
Fraction of width, and that's all McCullum needs. Slashes hard, he's going to get just 2. 8 gone, 50.
Stadium in Perth, Australia, Optus Stadium, and they've gone with the same lighting, just around the perimeter of the roof rather than the big towers, and it's yeah, it's so impressive.
Cricket Gateway.pk in Pakistan. If you can't find us, and around the world on gateway.com. Cricket GIF for ball-by-ball highlights, so you can go to the PSL website, or you can go to YouTube and watch Ramiz Raja, go to Danny Morrison. Now Sohail Tanveer gets a little bit of shape now and again.
Yeah, that's going to be the important factor, because we saw the Qalandars bowlers get some reverse. Sohail Khan and Shaheen Khan Afridi, both were wonderful when the ball got a bit old and rough. I think that's going to be the real challenge for Qalandars batsmen once it gets old and it starts to reverse.
Bowled. A good call from McCullum. He'll want the single. But what a collapse today for Multan. They were 92 for 1, 97 for 2. They lost 9 wickets for 22 runs. They lost their last 8 for 17. And out of the 97, Sangakkara hit 45 of them.
Yeah, it was remarkable. I mean, these collapses, and that will really worry Tom Moody. That collapse, that will really worry him to think that they couldn't stop it.
Is that Shan Masood's family? He's got his extended family with him. Short of a leg. Boom! Is it long enough? Oh, yes, it is. It might be a Pepsi catch a crawl. It is a catch. Well done, sir. You are in with a chance of a Pepsi winning a portion of a large million.
Well, let's first look at this remarkable six. I mean, how quick he was with his footwork and hand movement. Just a magnificent pull shot. That was well caught, sir. Really good catch. As neatly taken as that pull shot was executed by Brendan McCullum. Quicksilver, Brendan McCullum.
Oh, I like that Quicksilver. It's gone again. Flatter, man there. Oh, he's dropped it. Saif Badr has just dropped McCullum, and you don't do that. Has he just dropped 2 points for Multan?
Well, McCullum has not had luck throughout the PSL, and he's just got some.
He should have been fielding there.
Yeah, exactly right. The confidence is up. He would have hung on to it. It's gone flat. It's gone hard. Look how hard and quickly it gets to him. In and out. And it's a big break for McCullum. As I say, he hasn't had a lot of luck when he's batted. But right there he does. And maybe that's a turning point.
It went hard, it went flat. It was a difficult catch, even though it went straight.
Oh, is it pitched outside? The umpire's walking away. That's not a good sign. Oh, just a little word. I think Gulrez thinks he's an umpire as well.
I think Sangakkara is being consulted whether that ball pitched within the stumps or pitched outside the leg stump. I think that was a big debate regarding that referral. They're gone for one.
It's review time. What's the soft signal? It's not out, isn't it?
Yeah, it's not out. No, I think there's a bit of a reaction to the fact that he showed his bat straight away. He's gestured that I hit it. So it'll be very interesting. He feels he has hit this at some stage, and it's high anyway. But there's probably is that inside edge. It's gone really high. It's probably inside edge. Well, it's a squeeze. The bat comes in, hits the pad. So maybe he hasn't hit it. No, straight line, but it's going to be high, hasn't it? And maybe where it's pitched.
It's pitched outside the leg stump, and I think it shouldn't have been reviewed. A very poor review.
Sohail Tanvir, he probably saw it when he finished up in his follow-through as hitting the stumps. A lot of left-armers do that, but you need the keeper to back you up. No run there. 9 gone. Kalanda's 60 for 3. Part of $1 million rupees. Has he gone now? It's gone. Oh, straight through his hands. Oh my goodness. Saif Badr. It's the same fielder.
Well, when it follows you, and it's followed him at pace again. He's picked him out. It's got big on him. He had to jump up, but you don't let this guy off twice. If you're any chance, when you've only scored 114 of winning, you've got to get rid of the destroyer McCullum.
Well, in such a situation, you want brilliance in the field. Lahore need just 51 of 65, so you need a couple of stunning efforts. And he's been poor, to say the least.
Well, he's an emerging player, and I bet he'd like to submerge right now. Goodness me. The ball went flashing off the blade. Tucks him round the corner. And is he looking for a second? He's going to get one only.
Well, both those shots, McCullum could not have hit them any harder, any sweeter, but he's hit them flat.
Batting in the middle overs, PSL 3, yeah. I mean, he's an important cog. and they would want him to win this game because it's a difficult position for Brendan McCullum really to iron out issues. He's instinctively an opener, but I think he's playing a very good innings here, even though he's been missed twice, but he provides a bit of calmness and regularity in a run chase situation.
Well, this pull shot, he should have been out there. He should have been out here on this flashing cover drive, uppish, but it's the pull shot in this PSL which has brought McCullum rewards. 16 shots, 39 runs, strike rate with that pull shot, Slats, of 243. He's only been out once, but he should have been out twice.
He's just got to get a bit more elevation on those because he hits them so sweetly, a bit more under from low to high, and you get it higher and it'll keep sailing for 6. He gets them so flat, he plays it really flatly, so therefore he's got to hit the gap. And what saved him on both occasions is the pace, the rate in which he got to the fielder.
Yeah, really did hit them hard. But Multan Sultan's just not good enough today. Major collapse with the bat and major faux pas in the field.
Oh dear. And you know what, you just feel like a lid on a pressure cooker, and it's and that pressure that was building up has now been released for McCullum.
I like it.
There it is.
There it is. I like your analogy
there.
There
it is. Give it a bit of a stir.
The pressure cooker. And you're a big chef too, aren't you, in the kitchen?
Yes, I am.
It's hot in the kitchen sometimes.
And those of you around the world are wondering what we're talking about, well, we had a big pot on the stove just there, a little promotion that came through. So we'll stick to the cricket and leave the kitchen for a moment. Ooh, it's a full toss, almost a Yorker. 10 gone.